Hey, what's up guys? This is T-Bone here. Welcome back to another episode of playing Gemstone Legends. So I made a quick YouTube short yesterday to talk about Brawdy and how excited I am. And this morning I woke up and I was able to pull for him. So I am extremely excited because I love the character design. I love Halloween themed characters. And also because he is going to be one of the best farmers in the game. I'm going to talk about his special abilities. I'm going to talk about, the various aspects of this hero. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by level 1 and let's test him out at level 1. We'll talk about his skills afterwards. Let's just jump right into the campaign so we can see him. And then we can talk about his potential loadout. And then we're going to level him up. And then we're going to keep trying again. So we're going to start with Fallen Leaf Wood since that's where you can go against green heroes. And we've got him set up already. And we're going to jump right in. Let's just take a look at his skills right now as we start. Okay, this is at level 1. And you can see he begins by attacking. Okay, obviously at level 1 he doesn't attack a whole lot. But you can see that he starts the wave by attacking, which is exactly what you want. It's really going to be a time saver. We're going to go ahead and give up here, and then we can basically start leveling up. Let's now talk about his skill. I just wanted to showcase this and how amazing it is. And we will go back and take a look at the skill now. With a new hero, we're going to have a new code as well. Again, this code is good until October 31st, so still a couple of days to claim it. It's going to be T_Howdy_Brawdy. Howdy Brawdy. Let's go, claim it, and you can get yourself some red dummies and also some small red dust to help you with awakening. Okay, so now we have Brawdy at level 2 after that one fight in the campaign. So let's take a look at his skills now. We'll start with his special ability. He deals damage to all enemies based on 20% of his max HP, so you want to build him for health. He also has 2 different lines that talks about inflicting status block. You can target a hero, so that means you click on the hero and then you activate a skill is going to inflict status block on that hero, but then everyone else will also get status block for fewer turns. And if you take a look at his passive ability, he says he's going to use his special ability on the maximum level at the start of the wave, as long as his speed is lower than 300. So that includes any passive speed up, any leadership skills. So you just want to make sure that you can pay attention to speed. So that means you don't need to worry about speed at all for this guy. Okay. He also deals 30% more damage if the enemy has no positive stats. So it works really well. Take a look. Okay. His special ability will inflict status block, which means you can't have positive stats on you, and he's going to deal the maximum level damage at level 8 at the beginning of every wave, even if you don't have him leveled up. So this is amazing. You can be at a level 1 special ability character and still be able to use level 8 ability. We have never seen that before. This is something I think is going to be great for a lot of us, because it's something that you don't need to spend legendary tomes on immediately to get the benefits. Okay, so I went ahead and re-geared him. Given that he's a bruiser type, he can deal damage. So usually when it's a hero that can deal damage, I always go with Crusher set with critical damage as the glove. And for the armor, you can choose to go with the accuracy primary stats, or you can go with health. I decided to go with health for both armor and also for glove to increase his damage overall. His accuracy is pretty low. You could definitely re-gear him so that you can have a little bit higher accuracy. That's definitely possible. But for now, I just want to focus on his damage potential. So he's got almost 22,000 health, which translates to somewhere over 4,000 damage. So my expectation is that we're going to go into the campaign and we should be able to see him clearing the wave pretty easily. So let's go ahead and take a look. Again, we're going to come in level 2 hero here. We're going to jump into a fight and see if we can do that at the beginning of the wave. Okay, and so you can see 9,000 damage against the heroes, against the enemies. And how long did it take? It took 5 seconds for us to clear the wave. Okay, this is at level 2, and so you could easily level him up just by gearing him, and you're going to be able to get all of the XP. I don't even have XP boost on right now, and he was already getting 10,000 XP per fight. So this just goes to show how amazing he is as a farmer, and you can bring other heroes with him, and then you can level them up at the same time as well. Okay, Brawdy is now level 60 and we couldn't get him to max awakening because I'm short on dust, but that's okay. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna try and jump into some arena fights so we can also see him in different interactions. So let's jump in right now and take a look. So I'm also bringing Galmares. I think those two actually work quite well together. And so let's see how this works out. I'm using my typical team, except I took out Necros. I'm still trying to find a way to keep him in there. Maybe I don't need Streetbog in here at all. We'll see. But let's go ahead and jump in the fight and see how this works out. Let's see also whether the changes I made is going to help here. So this is actually what I did. I actually changed my gear out so that I decided to put in accuracy because I'm trying out arena. But I was able to find a gear that gave me some health as well. So I actually got some 20% health. So I didn't lose too much HP total. I am at a total of 42,000 health. So I can still deal some good damage here. All right. And so let's take a look and see if we could, let's see how well we can do right now and see if we can take out the enemy quickly. All right. That's the goal here. And we're going to continue to utilize Vepris. This is a team that is pretty much all Dark followers except for two. So Dark followers and Slavs. That's really what we have going on here. And let's see. So we're going to go ahead and take out, we're going to go and take out Cooster. Okay. And I think we'll be able to use, we're going to be able to use the skill of Brawdy as well. So let's go ahead and put some Assassin's Mark first, and then let's go ahead and use Brawdy's skill. And that takes out almost everyone. We're going to take out Curse from us, and then we're going to attack. We're going to go ahead and attack Streetbog to take him out of the game right now. And nicely enough, neither Zarkon or Taiko-san are able to use their skill right now, so we can basically just continue our attack right now and finish up the fight. So this was actually pretty simple, and this is because we have both, start of the wave attack and also beginning of battle attack skills, so that we were able to silence and prevent them from getting positive stats, and also just in general, I think that we're able to take control of the fight. So that actually went relatively easily. So Brawdy actually, in the case where you have a lot of buffer, so in this case, we actually don't have a lot of buffer, so I don't think you really saw the benefits here. But so let me try and think for a minute. So maybe, for example, Streetbog wasn't able to use his skill at all, and we can also prevent Najar from being able to use his skill. So let's take a look and see if we can get a similar outcome here. So here we've got also some charged units, and let's see. So we also prevent. So we're able to prevent Taiko-san from activating his skill. We're able to prevent. Prevent also Zarkon from using a skill. We can use Galmares to take out any positive stats as well. And so let's go ahead and use the skill here, so that we don't expect that we can actually freeze Mrs. Claus at all. But you can see here, we're going to at least stop. We can at least stop Najar from using his ability for one turn, although it is going to run out soon. So now the most important thing for us to figure out is, what can we do here? So I think we don't need to worry about Taiko-san's skill because he's not going to stun us. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm just going to go ahead and match the gems here. We couldn't get any of my heroes' skills to activate, but that's okay. So none of our heroes' attack skills are single unit based, so it's going to damage all the enemies. And so we're going to go ahead and use this right now. So let's see. We are going to take some damage from this because of the reflect. So it may be that I might lose a little bit of health for Morena, but we were okay there. Okay, and so we're gonna go ahead and let's see. We cannot target anyone else, so we're just gonna go ahead and target down Najar. But I think we're still okay. I think we'll still be okay. We did unfortunately lose We did unfortunately lose Morena, but we're going to go ahead and now take out the next hero that is important to take out, and that is going to be Zarkon. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and use the skills here, and we still have Brawdy to be able to deal some damage. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and use the skills here. We will go ahead and we still have quite a bit of Assassin's Mark built up too, so let's go ahead and use his skill and take out everyone. So as a bruiser, he does deal some damage as well. He can give you some nice damage, and what's nice is if you can get the speed just right, you can prevent the buffers from being able to use their skill as well, and that can also be done as a active skill, so you can always prevent them from doing so, which I think is really great. You can use Brawdy in Rift as well, although he's not necessarily going to make it faster, but it does make the waves go by much quicker, especially if you can go on a green wave. So you can see we can clear the first 2 waves easily with no problems, but now the situation is the real challenge is up against the witch because she's so fast, and we have to make sure that our Brawdy is slow. So he is one of the heroes that's always going to be slower, and he's always going to get hit by the skill of the witch. And the other issue here is I bring in Lurkar because I expect him to get increased, attack and increased critical damage from defeating one of the mob enemies in the waves, but this takes that away, so it does kind of change things a little bit. So you can see just how much the witch is able to build up her skill actually. And so if we don't take out the witch in this turn, we effectively will actually end up losing, and so it becomes a speed game for us. So this is not a guarantee. It doesn't make the witch levels that much faster per se. I'm not even sure if I can say that having Brawdy is going to make it a guarantee for you to be able to defeat the levels, but for sure going through the waves become much easier. Take a look at the Phoenix. So this is level 16. So same thing with Brawdy, you're going to be able to take out the waves really quickly, and because he is immune to silence, you actually will continue to be able to activate his skill anyway. So that's the one nice thing, is that he is immune to silence. And green Phoenix level is always a pain because of Kyra's ability. After she dies, she casts silence, so you can't actually deal damage. But here you are, you can still be the one that is still activating, still dealing damage. We're still able to deal over 9,000 damage against the Phoenix, which is really nice. And so in a situation where everyone is basically silenced and not anyone's using their skills, Brawdy is there to sort of take control of the fight a little bit and be able to help out. And so giving him some accuracy helps with arena, but making sure that you have health on him and also critical damage, and using the Crusher set, I think is going to make him a well-rounded hero, especially in waves. He's just going to be so useful. So anyways, that's going to be it for me for today's video. Hopefully this helps you know what to expect of Brawdy, how you can gear him, and also what you could do with him in various situations. Let me know what you think about the video, guys. And if you could help me out, like the video below, it really helps out. So thank you very much, everybody. Take care, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye now.